Hi, I'm Michelle Hardy, and I wanted to talk to you about 10 bad habits that some authors have and how to help yourself. One bad habit that authors have sometimes, not all the time, but not saving their writing to something that automatically saves it. So if you are typing your book out, make sure that you're using some type of software that's free where you can save your work as you're doing it. So, for example, if you have a Gmail account, Google Docs is a way for you to save your work and it automatically saves it. And so you don't have to push save or do any pull downs or control save on your keyboard or what have you. You just type and then every so often it's going to save that information for you. So you don't have to do that. When you're handwriting your information, then you're at risk of those pages being damaged. So you just want to make sure that wherever you're writing, you can save it. Even if it's in your phone, make sure that you're backing up your phone in some type of way so that that information is not being lost and you have to start over from scratch. Another bad habit that some authors have, and this is not everyone, but not exhausting all of the information that you could possibly put in your book. And this may be doing a little bit of extra research if you don't have all the words that you'd like to have in your book, like you need it to have more substance, then you could consider using AI. Some people are weary of AI, but AI can suggest words for you that you didn't already have in your vocabulary, basically. So don't just say, oh, I'm finished with my book. I don't have that many words. I've been one to do this from time to time. It's like you get the writer's block, and it's like, I don't have anything else to say about this subject. But try to get yourself together and find some more words for your book. You want a great product. We've all seen books that just kind of left us hanging and then no more books came. So it's like they didn't finish the book and then they are not going to give us another book. So try to get all the information, exhaust all of your resources before you say you're finished. Another bad habit that authors have sometimes is that they're trying to edit their own book to save money. I've said this before, and it just needs to be said all the time. Don't try to edit your own book. You've looked at it enough times and you're going to miss things. It's best to have another pair of eyes, maybe two. So actually hire someone to actually go through your book with a fine tooth comb. Do not edit your own book. Really, you're going to be sorry later. Another bad habit that, new authors sometimes they just don't realize that they need an ISBN number. And this is a number to track your book. I've mentioned this before, but it's very important. And most publishing platforms are not going to accept your book and publish it unless you are able to be discovered. So that one barcode is just a little code that'll go on the back of your book. It's just like if you went and you bought a bag of chips, there's a barcode. So your book needs that as well, an ISBN number to go with your book. And so that is going to be trackable across every platform. Once they put that in, your book is going to pop up everywhere. So don't make the mistake and not do this. Another mistake that some authors make, or, a habit, it's like, oh, my book has a lot of pages. There's a lot of words. So I should double the price because my book is bigger than this other book. No, you really should just be looking at, the genre, other books that are similar to yours. And that's how you're going to price your book. It's really quality over quantity, right? So just don't think that, oh, because my book is bigger or I have more pages or, that you should just price yourself out of the market, right? So just be mindful of this because it could hurt you. Another bad habit that some authors have, unfortunately, is that they're just trying to force their book on people that don't want their book. Some people are just not interested. Some people are just purchasing your book because they know you and they may never even read your book. Remember I said only 10% of the people that buy your book are probably reading it, right? So don't try to force it on people. Who your book is for is who it's for. The audience that wants your book, they will show up. One habit that may or may not hurt you in the long run is picking different names for different books. Now, you could be a ghostwriter or, someone who you write under one name and one type of book, and then you write under another name, another type of book. Okay, you can do that. But if you're going to keep changing your name, it doesn't give people a chance to get used to you as the writer of this type of book. So, what I suggest you do is decide, okay, am I going to use a pen name or am I going to use my real name? A pen name basically is, an alias. I just want to be this person when I'm writing my books. So, just be mindful of that and make a decision right out the gate. Who are you going to be writing this book or this type of book? If it's going to be a series of books, because you don't want to get in the middle of it and say, oh, now I'm changing it. But you have all these other books out here that have a different name on them. Everyone is desperate to sell their book. They've accomplished something. They want people to read their words. They are passionate about it. But you don't want to be in the habit of overselling and under-delivering. So that's why we're going to make sure that our book has good information in it and our book is something quality that people would want. So that when you're speaking about your book, it holds the weight of what you said it is. It's not just, a pamphlet, right? So you want to make sure that you are delivering on what is in this book, and we're going to try to do the best book that we can do and give people their money's worth.